Good morning. It's Tuesday in Seattle, and my name is Timothy White Eagle, and I'm a visual and performance artist based here in Seattle. I was born and raised in Montesano, Washington, and I have lived in Seattle my entire adult life. Like a lot of you, my life was interrupted by this current outbreak. I had a show that I've been working on for 2 years, scheduled to open at On the Boards. It was a performance art show, along with a major art show, 3 major sculptures, 3 installed spaces. We were sort of taking over the whole theater, and that just stopped short. March 19th, we were supposed to open, and I think it was March 11th, we realized we just absolutely were not going to be able to open. And so that's on hold. We'll be back in October, so look for that. It's called the Violet Symphony. But all of my artwork stems from a ritual practice. I, with my work, am looking to heal parts of myself and parts of my community. And I have spent the last 20 years in some pretty intense environments learning about ritual and learning about traditional practice. And I want to offer today a really simple, basic ritual that you can do all day long, many, many times if you need to. And it starts by just becoming aware of your feet. So right now, if you just press into your feet wherever you are, whether you're standing or sitting, standing is great if you can do it where you're at, but feel your feet as they press into the ground. And then imagine there are roots growing from your feet. And these roots reach down into the mother below, down into the earth, down into the soil. Imagine that your feet can touch the soil from wherever you are. And then take a moment to take a deep breath in, and then elongate your spine, and allow your spine to stretch. And allow yourself to be tall. And allow your spine to stretch as far as possible while allowing those roots to grow further down into the soil below. And this simple practice is a grounding and recentering practice. And you can literally do this all day long if you need to. And it brings you back into focus with your body and with the current moment. One of the things fear does is to distract us from the moment. And we start to worry about the future. And so this recentering and this grounding helps us confront fear by bringing us back into the moment. And I also want to acknowledge that this time we're in is very unique. It's a threshold moment. And when we pass through this, the world will not be the same. And it will be to our shame if we allow it to return to exactly as it was before. The world is slowing down, and that's a very good thing. And I invite you to take this time of slowness. I invite you to take this time to consider, what kind of world do you want to live in? What are the dreams and aspirations you have for the world? And I'll ask you this serious question. What sacrifices are you willing to make to transform the world? What sacrifices are you willing to make? You see, right now we're all in a place of sacrifice for the sake of each other's health, for the sake of our elders. And I'm confident that the sacrifices we're making are going to make a difference. So think about that. What are your dreams and visions for the world? And are you willing to make sacrifices to your routine, to your daily life, in order to manifest those dreams. I'll share with you two dreams that I hold, and they both come from very basic indigenous understandings. And the first one is that we humans learn to be in symbiotic relationship with the natural world. Right now, we are dominators of the natural world, and we ignore its health in order to extract whatever we want. And that is literally unsustainable. And we can choose to ignore how unsustainable it is, or we can start to make some hard and radical choices for the benefit of the planet. And there's a second idea I want to put forward, which is a dream I hold, which is that as a culture, we learn to truly consider the generations to come. Right now, modern people are myopic. We focus only on ourselves and on this moment in time. And we need to start deeply considering and sacrificing for the children to come. Ancestors around the world, not just indigenous American ancestors, but all around the world, we had indigenous people who lived close to the earth. And those people held this tenet: plan for the generations to come. So that's my prayer. And I dig into that thought of what am I willing to sacrifice to help make the world more of what I dream of. So I offer that to you for these plague times. And I'm on Instagram, timothy.whiteeagle, and I'll be posting more videos there. So if you'd like to join me, do. Thank you. Bye, Seattle.